Yo, what's up guys? Another episode of Seii Watches RTA. I have no clue how consistent this series is gonna be, but whenever I wanna make one, I just make one. That's what's happening right now. So we got about 15 clips. Not sure if I'm gonna watch every one of them. Well, I'm gonna watch all of them, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna include all of them. If you want to submit to the next episode, link is in the description. Fill out the form, upload your video on YouTube, and that's the easiest way. In the past, they also said do like retransfers, but it's a little bit annoying because this series is not that consistent. I just make it whenever I feel like it. So yeah, that's it. Let's watch some matches. So we have SparkleFresh with the first submission. Global surfer, C3 player, fun category. This looks like an annoying toxic team. Not that many people use the Wind Gargoyle, but every time the Wind Gargoyle actually gets, he does AoE provoke, and every time he provokes, the cooltime of like the enemy goes down or his cooltime goes down. I don't even know exactly what he does, but he's pretty annoying. He's one of those units that can just cycle into the enemy doing nothing if they don't have any immunity. It's actually a decent unit, and it has the surprise factor for a lot of people because people don't know what the fuck he does. Man, I barely even know what he does. Yeah, he does that, he provokes, and then every time he does that, he gets his skill back, kinda. Okay. Is he actually gonna let it Yan Hong though? He does a fair amount of damage. I think Alexandra is also kind of underrated. I think Alexandra is actually pretty good unit. Yeah, there he has like Earth Strike again, and he can go for provokes again. Only issue is if you would miss one of the provokes, why would he hit that himself? Why would he? The one was not provoked. What? What is this guy doing? Well, he's gonna die by. He's so gonna die by reflex right now. He hit Amelia. If he goes for Alexandra with any of the other two units, he's gonna die from reflex straight up. So I'm not necessarily saying like, hey guys, go for reflect extra damage. That's not really the case, but in this case it kind of worked out semi-ish. I'm not sure if a team would go like Changpeng, Okeanos, Water Ryu, Ganymede, for example, which is a really common team right now. If you would just go like all units with reflect damage, including like Jilton and that kind of things, would you out damage them? Probably. So we got a submission from MrJustin. Let's see what we get. Typical cleave. Well, a typical speed cleave thing. Double resist, that kind of sucks. Oh, double resist on that as well. So that friend is like either you're low on Eki or that friend is high resistant, or a combination of the two, or he was just lucky as the motherfuck. Bella's actually a pretty good unit. I've seen Obabo use it quite some, and it does a good amount of damage. You just need it really fast, and then it also becomes like a single target stripper. So single target stripper for like what, Ganymede, those kind of units. That's, you do a lot of damage though. You do a lot of damage. It's actually pretty close. Is it? I'm not that big a fan of Tessarion still. Tessarion, like in pretty much any situation, he doesn't do too much. It's... Ooh, are you gonna win this? Wait, are you gonna deal enough damage with this? No way, right? You are attack broken. This, you should win this. If he doesn't proc, you should win this. If you proc, you definitely win this. Okay, you did need that proc to win that. Well, otherwise it would be a bomb next turn, but not an insta-kill. You could have. And a submission from Doingby saying Tableau clutch. Yeah, this is some of the teams that we see more often. Not necessarily like as a heavy cleave team, but you see it more like Tableau, Jamayer, Asher, Bernard. That's what Philippity, for example, is using. And it's a pretty strong team. Because, well, also, Garekok was also using that, and he was using it more with like, what else did he use it with? Well, Okeanos mostly. But it's a pretty strong team because you have like multiple single target resets, but you're just gonna lap a whole bunch of turns, and that does a fair amount of damage. I never really seen Light Chun-Li in RTA that much, because the moment the enemy picks a Leo, you're done. You're 100% done. But she is actually good, like a legit amount of damage. Roll of the dice. Roll the dice. I thought he was gonna go more. Just 2 procs. We can do more than that. We can do more than that. So this is saying like clutch tableau, but I think he would have won this anyway. Okay, he goes pretty hefty. He goes reasonable hefty, but I think he would have won anyways, to be honest. A submission from Festus Bar. The enemy goes for, it's pretty early to go Ballrig there. Like, I've no clue. Oh, it's fighter 3, people draft more like whatevers. But drafting Ballrig in slot 2, it's really bad. Ballrig in current meta in general is pretty bad. I used to use Ballrig, I think like season 9, season 10. I used to use him a lot. But too bad resist on that one. But yeah, I used him in season 9, season 10 a lot. He was really good there, but currently it's not that good of a unit. He just doesn't fit the meta that well. Ooh, the double resists. Could it be that he is on like tolerance runes? Is he resisting more? No, he's not resisting that much more. That additional turn. I think you should still be able to win this actually. I think you should totally be able to win this still. Ooh, not enough damage to kill. I would not have finished it with an S1. It was unnecessary. The S2 of Daphnes would have been fine anyways. And then we got a revive, which is not that great for you. That's not that great. Does plant another bomb. Does proc. I think you should be good, right? Not sure if killing that there is the right choice though. Torrent! Oh, you're fucked. Oh, and the proc. But you have Rain of Stones. You could potentially, if he doesn't proc, you win. Okay, you win. Because Ballrig is one of these worst 1v1ers. You're gonna win that 100%. Like, even if it's fire against water, you see that Ballrig barely did any damage. A submission from Cold Sweats. And we're having some weird ass... I've never seen this combination of Nyx with a like AoE bomb. Okay, we're having some low frames here, so we gotta work with what we have. It seems to be surviving, kind of semi. Wait, that turn order didn't make all too much sense. Oh, you got the 1-turn bomb. That's nasty. Okay, wait. I wanna watch back what happened. How did Savannah not do more interesting stuff? Frames are a little bit bad, but yeah, Savannah he just survived that, and he just, well, an attack buff bomb like easily kills like a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's a funny way to counter it. But let's say that if you try that a lot in like higher ranks, you're not gonna get away with that. A submission from Davi Kulo and Kulho, I guess. I don't know. I have no clue how you would say that. We have a fast Asher first pick. Asher into Ken is a pretty good combination in general. Asher is being picked like quite some. Like, I used Asher a lot in the Special League. And afterwards, I've seen some people... I didn't play it that much. It didn't fit my draft as much. But I've seen quite some people pick up Asher. Mostly with Jeremiahs and Tableaus in the normal season, and it works out pretty well. It does work out pretty well. The only issue I might see here right now is how are you gonna get rid of that Miho, because the enemy Miho draft was actually pretty good, because I expect your Juno decent crit rate, I expect your Asher some crit rate, but it's, well, you do have your multi-hits, but it's still light against dark. And how people go for the Wind Bisons, I have no clue, but you do have the heal block, which is pretty nice. But killing this might be... Ooh, that stun is big though. That stun is really big. Yeah, if you stun lock him, then you're fine. So yeah, now with a Massacre, you should be able to kill. Oh, the last crit! The last non-crit, wait. Wait, look at that. That's everything critted except the last one. That's oof. We call this the free-to-play RTA team, which is probably not free-to-play. Because if people call something free-to-play, it is not free-to-play. Full LD5 with Van Cliff, which is the Darkrai, which is an interesting unit. He said his speed tuning was off still, but that's That's pretty nice. You could get like chucked by third, but yeah, is that the unit he needs that much setup that not that many are like able to use him effectively, but I still think it's a really strong unit. Well, maybe because there's Gianna and then like 3-turn Gianna stunts, but a good last pick, a legit last pick, but I don't see him used too much. Well, also probably not that many people have him, but still good unit. And we have a submission from Mr. Magu. And he's asking, did he get all the RNG? Okay, so we're gonna count like luck moments. And any luck moments is any 15%, any 22, anything that's like check related, which we would say like could be lucky. So he lands that, that's pretty normal. He gets 122, so he's at 17. He didn't strip all of that, he did get 1 despair, so I would call that reasonably normal. He does kill that. That's normal that he gets additional turn. He gets 2 despair stuns on that, which is pretty hefty. But in the end, let's say you would call this a luck-sack match in the sense of like, yeah, he got a good amount of despair stuns, yes, but you would have lost anyways. That's a little bit my take on it. But yes, he did get a shit ton of despairs. A really shit ton of despairs. I hate despairs more than violence these days, to be honest. But those additional turns, what he got there is just his 3rd skill lapping, and he got a whole bunch of despairs. I think he would have lost anyways. But interesting draft of him, because Ken plus Wadarayu together is a really strong combination. He did get a shit ton of fucking despairs, yeah. A submission from Left Char. Let's see what we have. We have some Bisons. We don't see Bison that much though. He did reset that, he did reset that, so you have the double reset, which makes sense. Wait, did he actually? Wait. Yeah, he did reset. He reset it, but the attack bar was resisted. At some point I was like, wait, why is Vert Max attack bar? Then he didn't reset, but he actually did. He did use the reset skill. Going for that. I think you have a pretty clear, like, by analyzing the correct threats and doing your stuff on the correct units. He could have opted to go for S3 first and then S2, but I think he probably lacks crit rate because you need max crit rate to actually do that. I think it's a pretty sealed deal, right? Is it not? Shinryuken! That thing does a legit amount of damage. Ken is good. Like, people are like, I'm pretty positive that people are undervaluing Ken. Ken is a legit unit. The only thing is, give me the other skin. I want the other skin. I do not want Ken. Ken looks, yeah. But then you have like, what's the thing called? Like, something claw. I think it's devil claw or something. I don't even know. I have to look it up. But that thing looks so much more cool than Ken, like in general. Like the whole animation. Like he dives in and then he just like, fucking claws your ass. Wait, are you're not telling me you're still gonna win this with a fucking Lulu and friends, right? Please don't tell me Lulu and friends is gonna win this match. We didn't see a super weird match yet, but if Lulu and friends is supposedly winning this match, which I'm hoping it's not. Okay, it's gonna win this match, isn't it? Oh, that's so low damage. I don't like the Wind Bison. The damage is too low. Oh, the procs, the seal magic, the resist! No! Lulu and Friends is by all means is not a bad unit. It's actually a pretty good unit, but it just looks so stupid. And it's legit proccing every turn. Okay, let's say that Lulu and Friends kinda won by procs. Kinda. Most likely. Very likely. Oh, the steel magic it's not gonna kill. Yes. Oh, it does kill. Wait. 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 Are you really? You still have to get rid of the Ganymede, which does take a fair amount of time, especially if he's going into like steel magic. You need procs. You heal a shit ton, yes, but this guy is like, why can't I get rid of this fucking stupid fucking unit? The S1 heals is so annoying. Therefore, have some damage on your Ganymede. Ganymede is technically a support unit, but you can easily, like, there's not too many artifacts that work really well on him, so might as well just give him additional damage by speed, or additional damage by HP, or just give him a fucking crit damage slot 4, who gives a shit. No. No! This is stupid. Yeah, I know how this works out. Okay, we're done. We're done. Man, that's just stupid. Fuck this unit. A submission from Sternevolke. Let's see what we get. We do see more Ashes. Because he saw the Asher, he stole the Jamaya. Jamaya with this team doesn't make that much sense, but it was a good call to steal it, because that Savannah would have probably been a Jamaya if he didn't steal the Jamaya. We do have some low pixel rate. Tableau is actually a weird unit, because Tableau is able to push back any attack bar, doesn't matter who it is. Like, even a Chroma's attack bar is pushed back, so also Masha's attack bar is pushed back. The Cami pick, I'm not sure about. You don't see too many Camis in RTA. Nice damage. Well, I was attack buff, so that helps out. But you don't see too many Camis in RTA, but sometimes it can low-key be useful to solo a team. But with all of these multi-hits, it gets difficult. It does get difficult. He doesn't do too much damage on that Asher, which helps out quite some. Like, a decent Asher with decent... Like, that's the thing why Asher is good. Multi-hits on the S3. And with those multi-hits on the S3, you can easily go up to, like, 2k, 3k damage per hit. And this guy has no K. He's, like, below 1k, pretty much. So, yeah, Cami is kind of... Is Cami necessarily soloing this, or could Cami have been any other unit and it would have probably worked as well? Because, well, sure, you're gonna win this fight, but more or less. But I think Cami could have been like a lot of units and it would have done like same-ish or better even. So I wouldn't necessarily say Cami is a good pick here. I think he's lacking damage. That was an issue. And as final submission of this week, Balian of Ibelin. Let's see. This is probably still when Kaki was pre-nerfed. Drafts are pretty weird, but that's mostly what you see in Fighter. Reset on that. Yes, this guy is using that skill and has absolutely no clue what it does. Awesome. That's not how you use Shisaku. You should have at least waited for bombs to be going up before you do anything. Issue I see with this draft is how are you gonna get rid of that Rakan? Getting rid of that Rakan that's gonna be difficult. Still, you do have NFL, you do have Kaki, but I feel like the guy you're playing is just spamming all his skills at every time he can. Nice. Nice. Oh, NFL is such a stupid unit, man. It's such a stupid unit. Like, any of the OGs, if they start just like, hit, sleep. It's such a lame unit. Okay, so yeah, by that, it does help out to get rid of that Rakan at some point. Rakan is also an RTA unit that you don't want to pick an RTA. Is it an RTA unit by all means? No, it's not. It's actually a terrible unit. Trample. Yeah, I think these picks are a little bit weird. It's hard to say something like that. But it's also sometimes interesting to see like some matches on the lower end. Preferably for me, I would just watch it like G3 matches, people playing like the best shit with good tuning, good everything, good runes, crazy damage, those kind of things. But I think to keep this series interesting for like the general view of people, it is good to have like matches from all ranks. So therefore, matches like this, definitely gonna watch it, definitely gonna put it in the videos, and just to see like what happens at what rank, how do I react to that, can maybe give a tip here and there, and that's probably what this series is gonna be like. Maybe for the next episode, I will try to find some clips which I think are interesting. And we'll just see how that goes. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.